Stan Lee, the man who created Spider-Man, Iron Man, the X-Men, once said Superman was too perfect, too powerful, too boring. And today, with James Gunn rebooting Superman for a new generation, one brutal question is back. Did Zack Snyder already give us the only Superman Stan Lee would be respected? In a rare 2006 interview, Stan Lee was asked which DC character he would change if he could write them. His answer shocked fans worldwide. He said, "If I had done Superman, I would have made him more vulnerable. The idea of being able to do anything makes you uninteresting." Let that sink in. The architect of Marvel believed Superman's godlike perfection was his biggest weakness. According to Stan, being too perfect is just too boring. He understood that what makes characters like Spider-Man or the Hulk so beloved is their flaws, their struggles, their humanity. They're powerful, yes, but they're also broken, they lose, they make mistakes. That's what makes them relatable. So when Stan Lee looked at the Man of Steel, he didn't see a hero, he saw a missed opportunity for great storytelling. He saw a god who needed to be brought down to earth. Now fast forward to 2013. Zack Snyder delivers Man of Steel, and suddenly Superman isn't a smiling god in blue pajamas anymore. He struggles. He doubts, he bleeds, he breaks cities trying to save them. He questions whether humanity even deserves him. This was not the comic perfect Superman. This was a lonely alien trying to be human, burdened by his immense power and the impossible expectations placed upon him. Remember that haunting scene where he has to make an impossible choice to stop Zod? That wasn't a choice a perfect god would ever have to face. Critics hated the destruction and the dark tone, but millions loved the vulnerability. They saw a hero who felt the weight of the world, not just one who could lift it. This Superman wasn't just a symbol of hope. He was a character who had to find hope within himself first, just like the rest of us. He was more human than we'd ever seen him. Now a new era begins with James Gunn's Superman. The first look reveals bright colors, a classic costume, a hopeful tone. Gunn says he wants to bring back the old-fashioned, rebellious hope of the character. He's aiming for comic book accuracy turned up to the max. Here's the uncomfortable truth DC fans do unlike to admit: a Superman who can do everything, risk nothing, and lose almost nothing, stops feeling real. When a hero has no weaknesses, their victories feel unearned, their struggles feel non-existent. Zack Snyder made Superman suffer before he soared. He showed us the man behind the cape, a person grappling with immense loneliness and responsibility. His journey was about earning the right to be a symbol. Gunn seems to be presenting a Superman who is already a fully formed symbol of light before he truly struggles. One version makes you admire the symbol, the other makes you feel the man. So the real question isn't which Superman is better, it's this: do you want a god to worship, or a hero you can relate to? Do you want to look up at an untouchable ideal, or see yourself in a hero who falls and gets back up? DC, on the other hand, built Superman as a perfect ideal, who never falls. But the world has changed. Audiences don't just want flawless gods anymore. We crave flawed saviors. We want to see our own struggles reflected in our heroes. And whether DC fans want to hear it or not, Zack Snyder's dark, conflicted Superman was closer to Stan Lee's storytelling philosophy than any version that came before him. He gave us a Superman who had to fight for his humanity, making his eventual triumph that much more meaningful. So, tell me, in the comments, was Zack Snyder right all along? Or should Superman never be vulnerable?